Hello YouTube, Elmas here, and I have for you guys today a pretty good post-narrative Wi-Fi battle. I actually forgot that I had this battle saved up, so it is a little bit old, so if I forget something I do apologize. However though, of course, if you do enjoy the video and the battle, then make sure to show off support and hit the like button down below. One like can definitely go a long way. And I have a bit of an update or some good news for you guys. I've actually recently made a playlist for my Wi-Fi battles, which a link to that will be down in the description from every video here on out, in case you want to see an old team that I use and maybe you want to try it out, or if you missed a Wi-Fi battle or something along those lines, you can go check out the playlist, which will be in the description, and you can come back to this one or check it out after this battle. As for the question of the day, let me know what your guys' favorite NU Pokemon to use in NU is currently, because I'm actually very interested to find out. Maybe I can try out some new mons that you guys would like and maybe use them in a live or something, or in a Wi-Fi battle, because I'm always open to trying out new Pokemon. But yeah, going into this battle, the biggest threats I saw on my opponent's team were probably going to be that Lilligant and Zangoose. Lilligant, however, though, shouldn't be too big of an issue so long as I prevent it from setting up. Same thing goes for Zangoose, because I have Vileplume for Zangoose that can take a hit and then in return Sludge Bomb, and I have a Hariyama for Lilligant. Speaking of Lilligant, he actually ends up leading off with it, probably expecting me to lead off with my Seismitoad, so obviously fearing a potential Sleep Powder or Giga Drain, I switch directly into my Vileplume as he makes an excellent play, predicts me to switch out, and he goes for the Hidden Power Fire. Unfortunately for me, he gets a crit turn 1, and this is actually very terrible, because as I said, my Vileplume was here for his Zangoose. Now Zangoose has become a bit of a problem, so expecting him to go for another Hidden Power Fire or Hidden Power Ice, whichever it is, I switch into my Hariyama as he makes a very nice play, goes for the Quiver Dance as I go for the Fake Out just to get off a bit of chip damage. Seeing that he doesn't have leftovers, I'm expecting him to have a Life Orb or Lumberry as he hits Sleep Powder, because why would you miss, right? You only crit me turn 1, and this is still not that bad of a scenario for me. So long as I can wake up the following turn, I should be in a good scenario. So I waste my first turn of sleep. This is my second turn of sleep, which is rather frustrating, and I'm gonna be forced to stay in because I have nothing that switches in to this Lilligant, and I'm hoping I wake up here so I can close combat, and of course I get the 3-turn sleep. So I'm actually going to switch out into my Vileplume, because if I had let my Hariyama get knocked out, he would have been able to put something else on my team to sleep after he had gone for Petal Dance, and obviously I do not want that. So not only do I lose my check to his Zangoose, but I also lose my check to his Mega Camerupt, which has now become a big old problem, as thankfully my Hariyama does wake up this turn. I can go for the Fake Out and then go for the Bullet Punch. Even if I don't knock him out, I'll bring him down to the point where Life Orb will finish him off as I get a crit there, which does not really benefit me too much, seeing as he can pretty much bring in Zangoose and just safely go for the Quick Attack, because at the amount of HP that I'm at, he will be able to finish me off. And this is very bad, because as I mentioned, Camerupt and Zangoose are now the two biggest threats to my team. As I bring in my Rotom, I almost went for the Hidden Power Grass here, expecting him to bring in Lantern, but I was hoping that maybe he would predict me to over-predict and I could get off a good amount of damage on the Zangoose. However though, he does make an obvious play of his own, and he's actually going to go for the Scald here as I get a free switch into my Seismitoad. Now I believe this is actually my modest max special attack Life Orb Seismitoad, and with him losing his Lilligant and me knowing that he's not going to stay in, I can get off a free Hydro Pump as he brings in Rotom. He surprisingly does live the hit. Now, me fearing him potentially going for a Hidden Power Grass of his own or a trick, I decided to switch into my Rotom, but he ultimately just goes straight for the Air Slash, which I'm thinking maybe he Scarfed, allow me to be able to knock him out with the Shadow Ball this turn. I was actually very close to going for the Volt Switch, but if he had brought in a Mega Camera up there, that would have been very bad for me, as he actually brings in Camera up this turn, knowing that he doesn't have to risk bringing in Zangoose, and knowing that I would be forced to switch out in this scenario. I'm going to go ahead and bring in my Mesprit, hoping that maybe I could live any hit that he wants to go for. This way I could get off a Adamant Choice Banded Zen Headbutt on something on his team. Plus there was also the chance he could go for the Earth Power, predicting me to bring in my Seismitoad, as he turns out to have Lava Plume. The fact that he actually had Lava Plume and not Flamethrower is what really saves me here, because I can get off a huge hit on the incoming Lantern. Now guys, there is literally no reason to run Lava Plume on Mega Camerupt. I have seen this way too many times, and I know I referenced this in my PS Live yesterday. Run Flamethrower over Lava Plume. The only reason you run Lava Plume over Flamethrower is to get that 30% burn, but because Mega Camerupt has Sheer Force, there's no reason to run Lava Plume. So yeah, please don't be that person. If you know somebody who's running Lava Plume over Flamethrower, tell them to stop being bad. So I knock out Lantern, as he can bring in the Zangoose. He's going to be able to knock me out with the Quick Attack, as I can bring in my Rotom. And I was really debating on whether or not I should Shadow Ball here. Ultimately though, I decided to go for the Hidden Power Grass, because it was the best middle ground play that I had to go for, as he's going to end up bringing in his Mega Camerupt. I know that I'm not going to do too much damage to him, but I do just want to get off as much damage as I possibly can, as I do manage to do a solid 30% amount of damage, as he's going to be able to finish me off with the Lava Plume. This is actually getting to be very, very bad for me, because that Zangoose could potentially win him the battle at this point, because I'm only down to my Seismitoad and my Mega Audino, as I can pretty much freely go for the Earth Power here. I literally have no reason to risk Hydro Pump, because even if he brings in Sand Slash, I will still be able to knock him out. As I get rid of the Camerupt, he's going to bring in the Sand Slash, which I found to be a little bit odd. Then again, even if he had brought in even if he had brought in Zangoose, I don't think the outcome of the battle would have changed any, as I'm able to just annihilate him with the Hydro Pump. He brings in his last Pokemon, which is Zangoose, at the amount of HP that I'm at. Any move that he goes for will most likely be able to knock me out, just because I am max special attack, max speed. And at this point, it all comes down to whether or not my Mega Audino can not only live a hit, but knock him out or bring him down to the range where Toxic will finish him off. And if I'm not mistaken, this Mega Audino is max defense, max HP, which means I should be able to live any hit that he goes for, so long as he does not crit me. So I'm going to go ahead and Mega Evolve. And Facade is actually stronger than Close Combat, because Mega Audino is a part Fairy, so I'm able to take the hit and in return destroy his life with the Dazzling Gleam, and that is the very narrow 1-0 victory in my favor. So I'm not gonna lie, I was really not expecting to win that battle, especially because I did get off to a very, very bad start. He crit my Vileplume, and then I got very unlucky with Sleep Turns. He hit Sleep Powder. Luckily though, I guess him actually having Lava Plume really did help me, because my Mesprit was able to get rid of the Lantern, which might have played a role later in this battle. I'm not really too sure. Either way though, I still think this was a very good battle. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to hit the like button down below. Also, let me know what your favorite NU Pokemon is to use in the NU tier. My favorite personally is Mega Steelix right now, because it's just so bulky and hits pretty hard too with Adamant Nature max attack. And just, yeah, anyways, I've taken up enough of your time. Thank you all for watching. With that being said, I will see you all tomorrow. So later, everybody.